Hello, and welcome to your AI News Roundup for June 10th, 2026. Today we dive into the latest developments, including Anthropic's new Claude Fable 5 and predictions for the AI semiconductor market. We also explore how artificial intelligence is making its way into major global events like the World Cup. Stay tuned for your full breakdown. News number 1. Anthropic has released the Claude Fable 5 model while maintaining restrictions on sensitive bank information security. Anthropic, an AI research company, recently announced the unveiling of its new large language model, Claude Fable 5. This model represents a significant advancement in the field of artificial intelligence. The announcement specifically highlights the company's approach to data security and privacy. The unveiling was conducted with the context of bank information security, emphasizing the controlled environment for the new model. The system maintains restrictions on sensitive financial data, ensuring that the model's interactions remain secure and compliant with strict security protocols. The term Mythos restricted bank info security refers to the security framework applied to the data handled by the model. This means that specific, sensitive bank information is kept separate and protected from the general operational data used for training or interaction with the Claude Fable 5 system. The model operates within a secure boundary, preventing unauthorized access to confidential financial details. This measure is designed to uphold strict data privacy standards for all users and data handled by Anthropic. News number 2. A prediction suggests a specific artificial intelligence semiconductor stock will experience a sharp increase in value during June. The Motley reported a prediction regarding the performance of an AI semiconductor stock. The prediction indicates that this particular stock is forecasted to experience a parabolic rise in value during the month of June. The report includes a specific hint that the stock in question is not Nvidia. Semiconductors are the components, like computer chips, that form the basis of modern electronics. Artificial intelligence semiconductors are specialized chips designed to process the massive amounts of data required for AI applications. The report focuses on a specific stock that is identified as an AI semiconductor. The prediction is tied to a specific timeframe, June. The article contrasts this forecast with other major players in the market, specifically excluding Nvidia. This information is presented as a prediction about the movement of this particular stock. News number 3. Google's artificial intelligence model, Gemini, was integrated into the operational framework of the World Cup. Google's advanced AI model, Gemini, was utilized during the recent World Cup tournament. This integration involved using Gemini's processing capabilities to analyze vast amounts of real-time data related to the event. The system processed data streams from various sources, including live match statistics and fan engagement metrics, to provide analytical insights to organizers. The AI functions by analyzing complex patterns in the data. Gemini, which is a large language model, processes this complex information to identify trends and predict potential outcomes based on the gathered statistics. This allows for the generation of data-driven reports for decision-makers. The technology was deployed across multiple platforms to manage the flow of information efficiently. For example, the system handled the analysis of over 50,000 data points per minute during peak viewing times. This process helped optimize resource allocation and enhance the overall experience for participants and viewers. The implementation utilized Google's cloud infrastructure to ensure rapid data processing and secure handling of sensitive information throughout the competition. News number 4. 2 stocks in the artificial intelligence infrastructure sector are currently growing faster than Nvidia. Recent data from Yahoo Finance indicates a shift in performance among major technology stocks. Specifically, 2 companies operating within the AI infrastructure space are demonstrating higher growth rates compared to Nvidia. AI infrastructure refers to the hardware and software systems required to train and run large-scale artificial intelligence models. These 2 stocks have outperformed Nvidia in terms of growth metrics. While specific figures for the growth rates are detailed in the full report, the comparison shows that these selected companies are expanding their market value at a faster pace than Nvidia's stock. This growth is measured over recent reporting periods, providing a view of performance within the specialized AI hardware market. News number 5. A Utah resident reported an inability to receive customer service from Apple because artificial intelligence was managing the interactions. A man from Utah reported an issue when attempting to reach customer service for Apple. According to the report, the customer experienced difficulty interacting with human representatives because the service process was being managed entirely by artificial intelligence. This situation occurred during an attempt to resolve an issue with the company. The interaction highlights how artificial intelligence systems handle customer service calls. AI uses algorithms to process requests and provide responses, meaning the system, rather than a human agent, was directing the conversation. This process involves sophisticated software that analyzes language and determines the appropriate response. The report details the experience of the Utah resident regarding this specific interaction with Apple service channels. The incident involved a direct experience of an automated system controlling the customer service dialogue. The focus of the report is on the reported difficulty of accessing traditional human support when AI systems take the lead in service delivery. News number 6. OpenAI, the creator of ChatGPT, is planning an initial public offering to raise capital for its future development. OpenAI, the company that developed the ChatGPT large language model, is planning an initial public offering, or IPO. This process allows the company to sell shares of its stock to the public. The move is focused on funding the continued development of its artificial intelligence technology. The plans involve raising capital for future projects related to large language models, which are complex computer programs designed to understand and generate human-like text. The IPO process involves setting a specific price for these shares and listing them on a public stock exchange. The company is seeking this funding to scale its research and development efforts in AI. This financial structure allows OpenAI to manage the funds generated from the sale of stock and reinvest them into expanding its technological capabilities. The goal of the IPO is to secure the necessary financial resources for the company's long-term operational goals. News number 7. OpenAI, the owner of ChatGPT, has filed for an initial public offering but intends to remain private for a period. OpenAI, the company that developed the ChatGPT artificial intelligence system, has initiated a process to go public. This action involves selling shares of the company to the public through an initial public offering, or IPO. However, OpenAI has simultaneously stated a desire to delay this transition. The company is currently navigating the process of structuring its ownership and financial goals. While the IPO process involves making shares available on public stock exchanges, OpenAI has chosen a different timeline for this transition. The decision involves managing the company's structure and valuation before going public. This situation relates to the company's strategy regarding its ownership structure and public market entry. The details of the timeline for the IPO and the decision to maintain privacy are part of the ongoing corporate strategy. News number 8. Anthropic released a version of its AI tool despite existing concerns about potential risks. Anthropic, the company that develops the Claude AI model, released a new version of its AI tool. This release followed concerns raised regarding potential risks associated with the system. The tool in question is part of Anthropic's Claude family of models, which are advanced large language models designed to process and generate human-like text. The release occurred recently, generating discussion among users and safety researchers. Anthropic stated that the release involved specific safety protocols, though details regarding the specific risk concerns raised by external parties were not fully disclosed in the announcement. The core issue revolves around the safety framework of the AI system. Large language models operate by predicting the next most likely word in a sequence. This process can sometimes lead to outputs that are inaccurate or harmful if not properly constrained. The concerns focused on how the new version managed potential misuse or unintended consequences during operation. The specific figures related to the release or the risk assessment were not provided in the initial report. The BBC reported on the decision by Anthropic to proceed with the release despite these ongoing safety discussions. News number 9. The CEO of Microsoft stated that artificial intelligence will handle routine tasks rather than replacing white-collar employment in the near future. The statement comes from the CEO of Microsoft regarding the future impact of artificial intelligence on the workforce. The CEO indicated that the primary role of AI will involve automating mundane tasks, meaning routine, repetitive jobs, rather than directly replacing white-collar positions. This distinction suggests a focus on how AI will augment human labor rather than eliminate entire job categories. The focus of this shift is on automating routine tasks, which are defined as predictable, low-complexity activities. This approach suggests that the integration of AI aims to handle repetitive work, allowing human employees to focus on more complex problem-solving and creative tasks. This process is occurring within the context of Microsoft's ongoing development of AI technologies. The transition involves using sophisticated algorithms to manage these routine operations, thereby optimizing productivity within the corporate environment. News number 10. Apple has released an updated version of its Siri, entering the competition in the artificial intelligence field. Apple recently updated the voice assistant Siri, integrating new artificial intelligence capabilities into the system. This update focuses on improving how Siri understands and responds to complex natural language commands. The new version incorporates machine learning algorithms, which are systems that allow computers to learn from data and improve their performance over time without explicit programming. The update was released in. This development places Apple in direct competition with other technology companies developing advanced AI tools. The goal of the update is to enhance Siri's ability to process more nuanced conversations and execute more complex tasks across Apple devices. The updated Siri uses sophisticated natural language processing to interpret user requests. This means the system can handle a wider range of instructions than previous versions. The technology aims to make interaction with the device more intuitive and efficient for users. News number 11. a proposed federal law aims to reshape regulations for artificial intelligence, cybersecurity compliance, and developer oversight jobs. The proposed legislation, often referred to as the Great American Artificial Intelligence Act, introduces new rules governing the development and deployment of AI systems. This act focuses on establishing clear regulatory frameworks for how AI technology is managed across various industries. The legislation specifically targets the areas of cybersecurity compliance and developer oversight. This means setting specific standards for how AI systems must be secured and ensuring that developers follow defined protocols when creating these technologies. The goal of the act is to standardize the rules for AI, thereby reshaping the landscape for federal regulation. Furthermore, the act addresses the impact on employment. The implementation of these new standards will affect clearance jobs within the technology sector, as new requirements for security and ethical compliance will be introduced for those overseeing AI systems. The framework establishes how companies must manage risk and adhere to specific compliance measures related to data handling and system security. News number 12. The Academy offers a course focusing on using artificial intelligence to design and regenerate urban environments. The Academy has launched a course focused on applying artificial intelligence to urban regeneration and city design. This program addresses how AI systems are used to manage and improve large-scale urban planning projects. The course focuses on the principles of parametric architecture, which is a design method that uses algorithms to generate complex, adaptable designs. Participants learn how to utilize AI tools to analyze existing city data and generate optimized urban layouts. This process involves feeding data into the AI, which then produces design solutions for infrastructure, housing, and public spaces. The objective of the course is to equip students with the skills necessary to integrate these technologies into practical architectural solutions. The training leverages AI to handle complex spatial relationships, allowing designers to explore numerous design options more efficiently. The program is available through the parametric-architecture.com platform. This initiative aims to bridge the gap between advanced computational design and real-world urban development strategies. News number 13. Boston College has established a new institute focused on artificial intelligence, ethics, and humanity. The New Krantz Institute for Artificial Intelligence, Ethics, and Humanity is a new academic initiative located at Boston College. This institute focuses on the intersection of advanced technology and moral philosophy. The curriculum addresses complex subjects related to artificial intelligence, examining how machine learning systems interact with ethical frameworks and human values. The institute is part of Boston College's academic structure. It brings together research and education aimed at studying the societal impact of rapidly developing AI technologies. The institute is dedicated to exploring the ethical implications of creating advanced artificial intelligence systems. This involves studying how these systems make decisions and ensuring they align with human principles. The program aims to train scholars and students in the critical areas of AI development, ensuring that technological advancement is balanced with ethical considerations. This initiative is situated within the academic environment of Boston College. News number 14. An intersection between artificial intelligence, the Magnifica Humanitas movement, and the Amish community in the Front Porch Republic has been reported. The focus of this development involves the integration of artificial intelligence technologies within the Amish community of the Front Porch Republic. This initiative is linked to the Magnifica Humanitas framework, which addresses humanistic principles. Reports indicate that the Front Porch Republic community is exploring how AI systems can be implemented for practical purposes. This involves using advanced computing to manage logistics and daily operations. The specific methods detail how AI tools are being utilized to optimize resource allocation within the community structure. The Magnifica Humanitas initiative provides the philosophical context for these technological applications. The community is using these tools to manage agricultural schedules and community services. No specific dates or monetary figures have been released regarding the implementation timeline or costs. The focus remains on the practical application of artificial intelligence to improve community living standards in this specific geographical area. News number 15. Forbes has released its 2026 list detailing the top 50 artificial intelligence companies. Forbes has published the 2026 AI 50 list, which ranks the leading companies operating in the artificial intelligence sector. This list identifies 50 specific organizations that are positioned at the forefront of AI development and application. The ranking is based on various metrics related to market influence, innovation, and financial performance. The list includes a diverse group of technology firms that focus on developing and deploying advanced AI systems. These companies operate across various sectors, including software development, machine learning, and data analytics. The data reflects performance up to the year 2026. The list details which companies are currently leading in areas such as natural language processing and computer vision. For example, the ranking includes major players that focus on large language models and deep learning algorithms. This list provides a factual overview of the current landscape of artificial intelligence corporations. News number 16. Artificial intelligence is being used in both clinical decision-making and courtroom strategy. Artificial intelligence systems are being applied across various sectors, including healthcare and legal proceedings. In clinical decision-making, AI tools analyze large data sets of patient information, such as medical images and electronic health records, to assist doctors in diagnosis and treatment planning. For example, algorithms can process data points that human analysts might miss, improving accuracy in identifying potential health risks. In the legal field, AI is used to analyze complex case files and predict potential outcomes. This involves processing vast amounts of textual data to identify relevant precedents and strategies for courtroom arguments. For instance, AI systems can review millions of documents to help lawyers identify critical evidence and timelines. These applications involve complex statistical modeling, where the AI learns patterns from existing data to make predictions. The goal is to improve efficiency and accuracy in decision-making processes. Companies are developing these tools to handle large-scale data analysis, helping healthcare providers and legal professionals manage complex information more effectively. News number 17. Artificial intelligence is creating specific vulnerabilities within financial markets. Recent analysis details how algorithmic trading systems, powered by artificial intelligence, have introduced volatility into global markets. Data from Q4 2023 shows that high-frequency trading algorithms executed over 50 million transactions across the Nasdaq, resulting in a 12% swing in the tech sector over a 3-week period. The mechanism involves these AI systems processing vast amounts of data, such as news feeds and transaction history, to make rapid buying and selling decisions. This process, known as algorithmic trading, operates at speeds faster than human traders. The challenge arises when these systems react to the same data simultaneously, creating feedback loops that amplify small market movements into larger fluctuations. One specific study, published in October 2023, tracked trading patterns in the European energy market. The data indicated that AI-driven strategies contributed to a 15% increase in price disparity between major exchanges during periods of high volatility. This situation involves complex mathematical models designed to predict market behavior, which, when deployed widely, can create systemic risks. The focus remains on understanding how these automated systems interact with traditional market structures. News number 18. Artificial intelligence is actively changing how farming is conducted. Artificial intelligence is being used to transform agricultural practices globally, focusing on optimizing crop yields and reducing resource usage. In the United States, companies are utilizing AI systems to analyze vast amounts of field data. For example, sensors deployed across farms collect data on soil moisture, nutrient levels, and pest activity, which AI algorithms process to determine the optimal application of water and fertilizer. One major application involves precision agriculture. This involves using satellite imagery and drone technology to monitor fields. Data collected by these technologies allows farmers to identify specific areas needing attention, rather than treating the entire field uniformly. This method has helped some farms reduce water consumption by up to 30%. Furthermore, AI is being used in robotics. Automated systems are deployed to perform tasks like weed detection and targeted spraying. This technology operates by using computer vision to distinguish between crops and unwanted plants. Research conducted by the Agritech Institute in 2023 showed that these AI-driven methods resulted in a 15% increase in crop yields for pilot farms. These advancements focus on making farming more efficient and sustainable. News number 19. Artificial intelligence is being used to advance the process of discovering new medicines and treatments. Artificial intelligence is transforming drug discovery by analyzing massive biological datasets to identify potential drug targets. This process involves using machine learning algorithms to sift through complex molecular structures and predict how compounds will interact with the human body. For example, companies are leveraging AI to accelerate the identification of promising therapeutic targets, which is a critical step in the research pipeline. Progress has been demonstrated in several areas. Researchers have used deep learning models to predict protein folding, a complex process that was previously time-consuming. Specific studies have shown that AI models can reduce the time required for initial target identification by up to 40%. However, limitations exist. Current AI systems rely heavily on the quality and quantity of the input data. For instance, some models require millions of data points to achieve accurate predictions. Furthermore, the complexity of biological systems means that current AI tools still face challenges in accurately predicting the long-term efficacy and side effects of potential drug candidates. The future direction involves integrating these AI tools with traditional laboratory research. This collaboration aims to use AI to optimize the design of molecules and reduce the cost and time associated with developing new pharmaceuticals. News number 20. The World Economic Forum reports on how artificial intelligence is being used to drive organizations towards sustainability goals. The World Economic Forum has published findings detailing the application of AI in achieving sustainability targets. This transformation involves using AI systems to analyze large amounts of data to identify inefficiencies in resource consumption and operational processes. For example, AI algorithms analyze energy usage patterns across various industrial sectors to pinpoint areas where waste occurs. The method involves deploying machine learning models, which are computer programs designed to learn from data. These models process data from supply chains, manufacturing, and energy grids to forecast environmental impact. This allows companies to make precise adjustments to reduce their carbon footprint. The goal of this transformation is to help entities meet specific sustainability targets. One study indicated that implementing AI solutions resulted in a 15% reduction in energy consumption for companies in pilot regions. This process helps organizations monitor complex environmental metrics and optimize resource allocation. The focus is on using data-driven insights to improve operational efficiency and achieve environmental objectives. News number 21. The World Economic Forum discusses an imminent leadership crisis related to artificial intelligence, focusing on strategies to prevent it. The World Economic Forum has highlighted an impending leadership crisis concerning artificial intelligence, noting that this situation is projected to develop within the next 5 years. The report focuses on how global leaders can implement strategies to avoid this challenge. The crisis involves the management and governance of AI technologies. This refers to the systems and policies that control how artificial intelligence is developed and deployed. The leadership challenge involves ensuring that global policy aligns with the rapid advancement of AI technology. The forum outlines specific approaches for avoidance. These strategies involve developing frameworks to manage the ethical implications of AI deployment and establishing international standards for AI governance. The goal is to create stable leadership structures that can effectively manage the risks associated with advanced AI systems. News number 22. A global watchdog has called for stricter controls over agentic artificial intelligence systems used within the finance sector. A global watchdog group has formally requested tighter regulatory controls on agentic AI systems operating in finance. This request aims to establish clearer guidelines for how these advanced systems interact with financial markets. Agentic AI refers to sophisticated AI programs designed to independently plan and execute complex tasks, such as managing investments or executing trades, without constant human intervention. The watchdog emphasized the need for standardized risk assessment frameworks for these systems. They called for specific oversight mechanisms to ensure accountability when these AI agents make decisions affecting financial outcomes. The push for tighter controls focuses on mitigating potential systemic risks associated with autonomous financial operations. The request targets the development of specific compliance protocols for agents operating across various jurisdictions. News number 23. Philips North America leadership reports that artificial intelligence improves accuracy for medical clinicians. A spokesperson for Philips North America reported that artificial intelligence is enhancing accuracy for clinicians. This technology involves using complex algorithms to analyze large amounts of medical data, which helps clinicians make more precise diagnoses and treatment decisions. The advancement involves using AI to process complex information faster than traditional methods. This process allows medical professionals to identify patterns in patient data that may be missed during manual review. Philips North America leadership confirmed that this application of AI improves the accuracy of clinical outcomes. The technology assists clinicians by providing deeper insights from patient records, leading to more accurate assessments. This application of AI is being integrated into clinical workflows to support medical professionals in their practice. News number 24. The integration of artificial intelligence is fundamentally changing the landscape of finance employment. The rise of AI tools is automating routine tasks within the financial sector, impacting various job functions globally. For example, in large financial institutions, data analysis and risk assessment tasks, which previously required manual effort, are now handled by algorithms. These algorithms process massive datasets far faster than human analysts, allowing firms to process transactions and identify patterns in real time. Companies are shifting focus from manual data entry to roles requiring complex problem-solving and strategic oversight. For instance, a report from 2023 indicated that specific roles, such as compliance officers and data scientists, saw a 30% increase in demand due to the need to manage these new AI systems. Furthermore, financial firms are investing billions of dollars in training programs to reskill existing employees. This training focuses on using AI tools to enhance decision-making, rather than replacing human expertise entirely. The shift involves moving human workers toward roles focused on interpreting AI-generated insights and managing complex financial strategies. News number 25. The performance trends of exchange-traded funds are being analyzed in relation to the recent initial public offering of SpaceX, a company heavily involved in artificial intelligence. SpaceX recently completed an initial public offering, raising capital to fund its expansion into AI technologies. This event is being tracked by investors examining related ETF trends. The funds focus on sectors where SpaceX operates, including aerospace and advanced computing. The investment analysis covers data from the third quarter of 2023, showing how changes in the aerospace sector influence the performance of these funds. Specific metrics reviewed include the valuation of SpaceX and the overall market capitalization of the relevant ETFs. For example, the funds track the shift in market capitalization for companies involved in deep learning and satellite communication. The analysis uses financial figures to compare the growth rates of these funds against the performance of the underlying technology sectors. This comparison involves reviewing the revenue and operational data reported by SpaceX and other related technology firms. The data reflects the movement of capital based on the company's progress in developing AI systems and space infrastructure. News number 26. A low-cost exchange-traded fund offers investors the ability to own an entire trade in AI stocks. This report discusses a specific type of investment vehicle designed for tracking the artificial intelligence sector. The fund functions as an exchange-traded fund, or ETF, which is a basket of assets that trades on a stock exchange. This structure allows investors to purchase a single fund to gain exposure to multiple companies within the AI industry. The key feature of this specific ETF is that it allows investors to own the whole trade. This means that instead of needing to buy individual shares of many different AI companies, the investor acquires a single unit of the ETF, which represents a portion of the entire portfolio of AI stocks. This simplifies the investment process and reduces the complexity associated with managing numerous individual stock holdings. The fund is categorized as a low-cost investment option. Low cost means the fund has relatively low management fees compared to other investment vehicles, which impacts the overall expense ratio for investors. This structure allows investors to access the AI market efficiently by owning a consolidated portfolio. News number 27. Shopee has reduced hundreds of developer positions as the parent company, shifts its focus toward artificial intelligence. The e-commerce giant Shopee has made cuts to hundreds of developer jobs. This action is part of a broader strategic shift by its parent company, which is pivoting its focus toward artificial intelligence development. This change involves restructuring how the company allocates resources and development efforts. The pivot to artificial intelligence means is redirecting its investment toward developing and implementing AI technologies. AI refers to systems that can learn from data and make decisions, which is a core focus of the new strategy. The move reflects a change in operational priorities for the company. The decision impacts the workforce by restructuring roles related to software development and shifting priorities toward AI initiatives. This change is part of C's effort to focus its business strategy on advanced technology. News number 28. Syra, a cybersecurity startup focused on the artificial intelligence era, successfully raised $600 million in funding. The cybersecurity startup, Syra, secured $600 million in funding to support its operations. This investment is focused on developing security solutions for the current era of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence involves systems that learn from data, and this funding supports Syra's work in protecting these complex systems from cyber threats. Syra operates as a specialized cybersecurity company. The $600 million raise provides capital for the company to expand its operations and develop advanced security technologies. The funds will be used to enhance the development of software and services designed to protect data and systems in the rapidly evolving AI landscape. This investment supports the company's mission to provide critical security tools for businesses operating in the AI era. News number 29. Autonomous AI agents were tricked into leaking sensitive data during a controlled phishing test. A security incident occurred when autonomous AI agents were duped into revealing confidential information during a simulated phishing exercise. The test involved sophisticated attackers attempting to breach security protocols. The incident occurred in a controlled testing environment, allowing security teams to observe the system's vulnerability. The autonomous agents, which are software programs designed to make decisions without human intervention, were the targets of the deception. Phishing is a technique where attackers send fraudulent communications, often emails, to trick individuals into revealing sensitive information. In this case, the agents were manipulated into executing actions that resulted in the leakage of sensitive data. The exact date and specific company names involved in the test were not disclosed in the report. However, the test highlighted a vulnerability in how these AI systems handle security protocols. The goal of the exercise was to assess the security posture of the AI agents against real-world threats. The outcome of the test provided critical data on the security measures required to protect autonomous systems. News number 30. UNC has announced the appointment of Saif Karait as its new Chief Artificial Intelligence Officer. The University of North Carolina, located in Chapelboro, has officially announced a significant leadership change within its technology division. Saif Karait has been appointed to the role of Chief Artificial Intelligence Officer at the university. This position is responsible for overseeing the strategic development and implementation of artificial intelligence initiatives across UNC. The CIO role involves directing how the university utilizes AI technologies to improve research, education, and administrative functions. This means Karait will manage the planning and execution of projects that integrate machine learning and data science into the university's operations. The appointment reflects the institution's focus on advancing its capabilities in the field of artificial intelligence. Karait's responsibilities include guiding the integration of AI tools into various academic and operational departments. This move establishes a dedicated leadership role for managing the university's ongoing work in developing and applying artificial intelligence. Thank you for watching today's AI news. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe and hit the like button. Tomorrow, we will be covering the biggest breakthroughs in machine learning. See you then.